everybody. Welcome to the Grace Grella Show. I am Grace Grella, your psychic, medium, intuitive host, healer. You name it, we got it. We got the good energy here for you. And I'm so happy tonight that we have Chris, psychic, medium, healer Garcia. Woot woot! Skyped in from Texas. All my exes live in Texas. Gotta say it all the time. Okay, Chris, welcome back. I am so glad that you are here tonight in the studio. You are so gifted. You are such a special spirit and soul. Your work has touched and healed so many people. This is what you were born to do, and I know you know that, so that's what's so fabulous about you. And that you're such a gentle soul. And I love that about you. And maybe it's because you're a Virgo, and Virgos are always all that. I don't know, but you are. So please promise me that in the future you'll come back on again, that this won't be your only appearance, right? You'll come back again, right?
Yeah, I'll come back. We can just work it out.
Good. Well, I think we're working well together here. And for everybody who's just tuning in now, Chris is very, very gifted. You can find him on Facebook at Chris Psychic Garcia, and all his contact information is there on Facebook. Right now we have a phone on the phone, Renee, who's a Capricorn. Her birthday is December 23rd. So that Earth sign in you is bringing people in here, Chris. Renee,
I'm sorry?
Yep.
Yeah.
Chris, can you hear Renee?
Yeah, I can hear.
Oh, hey.
Speak
Hi.
up, Renee. We need to hear your voice, honey.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Hi, nice to
Do
meet
you
you.
have a specific question for Chris?
Yes, actually. Okay, you're hearing me, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear
Okay.
you.
Hi, Chris. He's so
Hi, nice
sweet.
to meet
Hi,
you.
Chris. You're very sweet. I'm having a time. I'm always around a lot of people, and I'm finding myself bursting out with the truth and kind of just cutting to the chase with people in a way that is different for me. It's not good. I mean, it's not. What I'm feeling is not good, and my emotions are just very raw, and I'm being very. For me, it sounds brutal or honest with them, and it's just, I don't know what's going on.
The only thing is that what I'm going to tell you, what I feel, is that you're surrounded by a lot of negative energy. You need to start being positive people, because I think the people that you're around right now, they just want to see you not, they don't want to see you succeed in whatever you're supposed to be doing. That's what I get. Like you're just,
you're right.
That too, your energy is just like going from one place to another. So you're like coming back and forth. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yes, definitely, completely. And I think I need to remove myself from where I am. It's just very. It's. I don't know how to explain it. The only thing that's things making me feel great is that I keep seeing every single day 222, 333, and 444.
Well, I'm going to tell you what I get when I see 404. That means that you're secure. You're going to be fine with everything. That as you're going through all this stuff you're going through, things are going to change, and then you'll notice that once you know where you're going to know in your heart where you're going to be. God's going to put you in that spot where you're supposed to be, because where you're at right now is not where you're supposed to be. I mean, I can tell you right now, you're not supposed to be there. So when God's going to show you, he's going to put you in the direction where you're supposed to go. So you can either go left or right, but he's going to show you where you're going to need to go. So he's going to guide you. It's almost like you're driving the highway, and I'm seeing you're like, okay, I can go this way, or I can go left or right. Now it's up to you, where God's going to show, like, it's going to be like a spotlight where it's going to say, okay, this is me. So go this direction. Don't go that direction, because that's where the bad is. I don't know if that makes any sense to you.
No, it makes complete sense. It's perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome, and God bless you.
Renee, can I just add a little something?
Certainly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree 100% with Chris, and I think it sounds very familiar to when I said to you that you were going to get the transfer that you put in, and you're going to be, she's a flight attendant, Chris.
Yeah.
That's why she's all over the place. You see her all over the place. And but she is a Capricorn, so she's in control. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But you're going to get that transfer to Germany. And that will take you out of the current environment that's dragging you down, honey. And,
girl.
And Chris is so right. Jealousy is just evil. It just really is.
You know what? It is disgusting, and I just keep saying, okay, you know what? I'm just going to stay true to what I know. But it's just hard.
Yeah, I know, babe. And you know what? Because you're frustrated, you're having psychic Tourette's happening, and it just bursts out of your mouth, and you cut to the chase, and you say, "Is that what you mean, Bunky?"
I'm like, wow. That was an inside voice.
I get it. I'm feeling you. But you know what? I'm keeping you in my prayers, and I already see you happy and in the new location. And getting married to Larry.
What's his name?
Yeah, what's his name, Larry? And, I know his name. And so all good things, darling. But right now, don't let the quicksand of negativity suck you under.
Oh, no.
And that's what Chris is trying to say to you.
Yeah, awesome.
You know what? In your head, every time you look at them, say to them, "Be gone, you have no power here." Like from the Wizard of Oz. Okay?
Right.
Love you.
I love you too.
Thanks for calling
Chris
in.
is amazing. Okay, you guys, have fun.
Okay, thanks.
Bye. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And I know we have somebody else. We have Brenda, the lovable Libra, on the phone as well. Brenda, are you there?
I am certainly here. Hi, Grace. Hi, Chris.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Okay. What do you have for our lovable Libra here, Chris?
I'm kind of getting that. Of course, she's a Libra, but she's like not balanced. So she needs to go. She needs to even out her issues because there's here obstacles, and then it needs to balance. So there's a lot of energy, and I do feel that you're in touch with the air because I know that Libra is one of the air signs. So I do feel that there is something that seems a little off about you. I say that there's just too much hate, and it's funny how I'm coming across a lot of healing. I've been coming across a lot of people that are needing direction, and I feel the same thing for you. You might be like where you might feel that you're at the right place, but it just seems like it's like, no, I want to do more. Like I feel like I need to do more, and I was gonna say, are you doing like? I want to say like healing sessions, or do you do your own thing? Because I'm picking up a lot of healing around you.
Oh,
or maybe a spirit guide or something around you.
Not at the moment.
Guess who's coming to dinner?
Well, they might be onto something because it seems like, oh my God, that's just like, I'm getting like a feeling where the heart is, but like below, I guess the chest is almost like, I don't know if it's a solar plex or something. I don't know but I know it's something that you're just like insecure about where you're at. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Okay, well, I'm always searching. Yeah, I'm always searching for more,
Hmm.
You're talking about work-wise?
Yes. I'm seeing like work. I'm like seeing work. But I just feel like, no, is there something to do with love too? Because like, I think there's like, I don't know if you're with someone or with, but I kind of feel like there's people that, I feel like you just scare people. Like there's something about you that they just, I don't know if it's intimidating or something, because there's something about you.
Really?
People just, so they might just, they're like, oh no, we're going to stay away from her. So I'm thinking that there's something about you that you're probably protected and people just don't want to be around you. And then I'm getting something to do with that people are going to start showing the true colors, like who they really are and if they really care about you.
Okay.
You see, so I don't know if that could resonate, like if that makes sense with you, but I'm kind of getting that there's something going on there. And I do feel like it's just like, oh my God, like you're feeling like, what do I do? What do I do? That's what I keep hearing, like, what do I do?
Well, there's nothing going on at the moment.
Well, I think what he's picking up on here, Brenda, is like, Scarlett O'Hara when she says, where shall I go? What shall I do? And, it's about you finding your own independence and strength before you're ready to have the right and perfect partnership. And Libras live for relationships. It's all about love, okay?
True.
And I think that right now the correct relationship with yourself is where you need to focus. And I do feel that what Chris is picking up on is your quandary about, where would I be happiest? Where would my gifts be the best fit? How can I live life to the fullest? You're not a superficial individual, darling. You're this beautiful, in-depth old soul.
Thank you.
And you're not willing to settle for someone who can't walk the walk with you.
Correct.
And you no longer need to have fixer-uppers in your life.
Correct.
Yeah. Bingo!
Amen. Yes.
Yeah, amen, hallelujah, and the angels
Yes,
say.
yes.
Okay. So it's about you, and that's what the protective thing Chris was picking up on, okay? About you putting that protective barrier, say fools need not apply.
This is very true.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's what he was feeling through his heart chakra. And so it's about you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chris. You had something to interject?
What I was going to say, what she was saying, I was thinking for some reason you might need to get a St. Michael medal. St. Michael, I didn't even talk. It's like something doesn't want me to tell you. A St. Michael medal and put it on your neck.
Archangel
Because I
Michael?
work with my saints. Because I'm real religious based. I'm I'm a Catholic, so I do with my beliefs and then along with my gifts too. So I'm just throwing that out there too.
Okay.
Hey, Archangel Michael's a great guy. I talk to him every morning.
I actually have a medal that I carry with me in my bag.
Of Archangel Michael?
Yes, I do.
Bingo! Okay, that's definitely you picking up on that, Chris.
Yes, and I have the chills right now because I pray to all of them every day.
Me too. So there we go. So Archangel Michael came through Chris to let you know you're on point there, honey.
Okay,
right?
Sounds great.
And you got the protection, and the man is on the way, by the way.
Yes. Okay.
All right, and this year,
Thank you.
Cut to the videotape. We have this. We can refer back to it and say, Grace, you weren't so crazy when you told me in 2018 that it was going to be my year. It was my year. So you're going to be like another success story, kind of like Meghan Markle, darling.
Oh, my goodness. And you know what? That's what I believe in, happily ever after. I'm waiting for my glass slipper.
And you're going to get it, babe.
Well, you're going to get that invitation in the mail, too.
I'm looking forward to throwing rose petals at you, Brenda.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Lots of love. Thanks for calling in, honey.
I love you guys. Thank you so much.
We love you, too.
Okay, God bless.
Okay, and now we have lovely Liz at the microphone. Liz, you know the drill. We need your birthday, honey, month and day.
My birthday is May 25th.
May 25th, a Gemini. And it's her birthday tomorrow. Wow.
Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. And typical Gemini, two gifted people in one are going to give you your birthday present, right? So what are you thinking here, Chris?
You know what is funny is that I was thinking something to do with Recon Master or something to do with acupuncture. Or it could just be, like, I can actually see you as a psychic healer, or even something to do with working with like crystals and other stuff, because there's something going on that you're like, I do see that you're gifted and you know it, but then sometimes you have the inner skeptic in you, so you're like, nah, like you just think that has a little doubts, and I can relate to that.
I always doubt everything.
With being who we are, we have that thing that you got to shake off your shoulder, because that's like negative, and you got to put yourself into the light, and you're always going to be surrounded by love. And just know that God loves you, because I'm getting like he's clapping because you're doing a good job, and Just don't ever doubt yourself. Trust me, don't ever, ever doubt yourself. Ever. And you are a beautiful person, and you might not feel that you are, and you might feel like you're not, like you feel like you don't belong here. And I can relate to that because lately I've been feeling that too. And maybe it's probably picking up people that were going to be on the show because I kept feeling like I wasn't I wasn't good enough to be on here, to be on Earth. And I'm going to tell you, maybe that's why I kept feeling like maybe I just wasn't like worthy of who I was, you know, and maybe that's probably why I was connecting to the people on the show. And I've always known that sometimes it happens. It's weird. It's strange how I have these emotions and I'm thinking, is this me or is this for somebody else? And then as time goes on, I'm like, you know what? I release it and I'm like, it's not me. This is not me. This is for somebody else. And I can tell you, it's you. It's you. You're just uncomfortable with yourself, but you need to come out of that shell. And it's time to bring some enlightenment in people's life and change, because you can do it. If I can believe in myself, then you can do the same thing.
Okay, thanks.
So listen, you're fabulous. You got to just wrap your brain around the fact that you're fabulous, honey bunny. All right, and you are. And it's about you needing that demonstration. It's of faith in your life, and God's about to deliver it for you. It's like Noah. I mean, he had enough faith to build the ark and gather everybody up, but you know, he was floating that boat. His boat was floating for a long time, and he's like, woohoo, did you forget about me? You said there was going to be land, and I'm not seeing it. And it's been a while. And that's when the dove brought back the olive branch to prove to him that there was land. Okay. Now, he didn't land on Mount Ararat the next day, but it was a demonstration of it's out there for you. And that's what Chris is saying to you. Keep the faith, beautiful. And for you to recognize that you're an elevated soul, that you've always been wise beyond your years. You've been an old soul since you took your first breath on the planet. And sometimes you do feel out of space, you know, like from a galaxy far, far away, as they say in Star Wars. But it's about you being able to connect. You're an empath. You connect emotionally. You walk into a room, you know who's having a good hair day, who's having a bad hair day. They don't have to say a word.
Yeah,
you feel it. And that's what Chris is. He's an empath as well. So that's what he was explaining to you about, he gets these overwhelming emotions and realizes, oops, not about me, you know, and realizes it's about somebody that was going to step up and need his energy, his healing energy and insight. So you've got the two of us on the same page with the laser beam of healing energy and going to pump you up whoop, whoop, and make you realize you're all that, a bag of chips and 5 cases of soda. All right? And it's about your sign from above with love. Have you been seeing cardinals? Have you been seeing? Yeah. They're showing me you looking up and saying, there's another one, like there's another
That's
sign.
what I say.
And God said if he has to send the whole flock, he will. Okay. And also for you, there's something. Who's Jeremy? Jeremy, who's this to you? Remember this name? Jerry is going to be very important and empowering with your next step, with what you're meant to do with work. You just went, did you figure out who Jerry is?
Yes, my union president.
Your union president. Maybe I'm psychic. Okay. So, all right, but that's what happens. You know, Anthony Morocco, he says, sometimes people get like psychic amnesia. And I love when he's another one, he's a Leo, tell like it is kind of guy. But that's what happens. We get nervous. And that's why I'm so happy that this is recorded so that you can look back on it. And you need to. You need to keep listening to the words of encouragement. Write yourself Post-it notes. I am fabulous, and put them all over the house, okay? Remind yourself, do the little mantra. You need to meditate as well, I'm hearing, okay? You can manifest like crazy when you're in the positive zone. When you're in the positive zone, there's nobody that can touch you, babe. You're fabulous, okay? So don't let people drag you down, girlfriend.
Yeah.
Hey, okay? And you're all that. You just are. So, you know, hey, just accept it, put the crown on, and keep on keeping on. All All right?
Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
we love
Thank
you.
Chris.
Right, Chris? You got anything else you want to impart to her?
The only thing is that I think she's gonna race to the top. She's gonna race to the top, and I know that when I got her like crying, she was like, in my head I heard her say, "Oh my God, he got me, he got me, he got me, like he got
You
me."
had
like,
me at hello?
That's true.
Like Jerry Maguire, you had me at hello. Okay. Yeah, it's true, Chris. So, hey, remember that's cut to the videotape. We told you, babe. So
Okay,
when you
thanks.
remember us when you come into your kingdom, as they say, right?
Gotcha.
And you know what, Chris? We have another Virgo here in the studio, and her name is Carlene Lavelle, and she's a Virgo, and she is so fabulous. And she, like most Virgos, is always doing for other people, always opening up her heart and her resources and whatever it takes to be there for others. Like for me, for instance, she's being my studio manager here, volunteering her time. And Carlene, say hello to Chris, please.
Hi, Chris.
"Oh, nice to meet you."
Nice to meet you. Hey.
Hey, don't be shy on me now, girl. So, do you have a question for Chris?
Oh, well, my birthday's 9/14. Go Virgos. And let me get in shot. Okay. Let's see. I have a lot of questions. So how many can I start with? I think the question that is pressing me is, am I on the right course? You know, I like to plan everything out. And I know that you're supposed to sometimes surrender to what God gives you, but I also want to make sure that I'm in tuned and that I'm at least surrendering enough to move in the path that He wants me to.
What do you got, Chris?
I do feel that you're on the right course, and I do feel that you're doing a good job. And just know that you're in the right spot, and it's just that everything will come out to play. So you are in the right spot. And I was gonna ask you, are you taking courses or like studying for something?
I'm not talking to you. Well, actually, it's funny. Next Sunday, I'm taking a course. I was mulling over it, and I decided to do it. So I am taking a course next Sunday, and I'm hoping to take more to work on my craft. But yeah, I do have a course coming up.
Well, I see you passing it. I see you passing it, girl.
Thank you.
Thumbs up. And knowing that you're work with Grace and y'all both are like hand in hand, I think that you found a beautiful spirit like Grace, and you know she gives good guidance, and you're like in the right path, you know, with your side job, and you know, and then along with your life too.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes any sense to you.
Yeah, it does. It does, but I won't lie to you. Sometimes I need to hear it too.
Yeah, because I know that we can't read ourselves, so I know what that's like.
Yeah.
I know exactly where you're going because we can't read ourselves. Like, 'cause I'm pretty sure Grace is like, there's only certain things that we could see,
Yeah.
but then there's certain things that we can, and we get glimpses, but then we don't see everything. So it's like, yeah. So you know where I'm going with that.
Yes.
Yeah, but we can see that she's headed for stardom, and she's going to be the next Ms. Oprah Winfrey.
Yes.
Come on now.
Sign up for my studio audience.
She's going places, and we're predicting it. We're calling it right here tonight, Chris and I. And that's what he means about you're on the right course, you know. And he so lovingly said that God's got you where you need to be, and is going to put all the right people at all the right places at all the right times to
Yes.
get you where you need to go. So you're not in this alone, even though you always feel that way. Virgos are always, well, let me do it myself because I don't want to owe anybody anything. Virgos are very independent, right, Chris?
I owe Sally Mae right
Oh
now.
my God, don't I know?
Yeah. So it's like, you know, so we're the first ones to write the thank you note if somebody gives us something.
Yes.
It's like, all right, I gave the energy back. Okay, or you know, somebody gives you something. Oh, let me run out and get something for them. So it's about Virgos have that sensitivity about knowing what it is to serve, because I have a Virgo ascendant. Thank you very much. So I'm familiar with the energy, and it's about using it to lift up others, and that's what we do so well. Okay, you do it, Chris. You do it, Carlene. I'm aspiring to do it. So it's about all of us if we all just, just loved, wouldn't the world be a better place? If you take care of number one, love one another as I have loved you. We've got to be loving on ourselves more. And that's what you need to do, Chris, and that's what you need to do, Carlene. And Virgos are your own worst critics. Nobody ever has to criticize you. You already have gone over yourself with a fine-tooth comb and, are very sensitive about what you feel are your flaws or shortcomings or whatever, but those are the very things that make you beautiful. Look in the Japanese culture, when something breaks, there's a flaw in it, they fill it with gold. Because to them, it's revered. It's, oh, wow, that's what makes you so special. That's what makes you you, okay? So you both are all that, and I'm not kidding. Can you send Shirley Bruno in here? Is she in the control?
Come on, Shirley.
Shirley Bruno, please come up to the microphone.
I warmed it up for you.
Calling
Come
you
on,
out.
Shirley. Hey, Shirley.
Shirley Bruno,
Switch.
please come up to the microphone.
Hello, everybody.
Shirley Bruno.
Hi, buddy.
What? She's a Pisces. Are you ready for
Hi,
her
Chris.
birthday? Her birthday is
Yeah.
March 17th, Chris. What you got?
Oh, she's the water sign girl. She's just waving, waving, waving.
I do love the water.
But the thing is that I'm getting, like, you just let it flow. Everything's just gonna just come to you, and all the right people are just gonna come in your path. Because right now I do see that, and everything is just gonna you're gonna know who is coming in your life. So just be aware, pay attention, because there's gonna be a lot of new people coming in your life, and the ones that you don't need, you're gonna know because God's gonna show you.
Okay.
God's gonna show.
And so all the turmoil that's going on this last week hopefully will settle.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you,
Yep.
Chris. Thank you.
Chris, are you picking up some help from above there? Anybody in spirit trying to connect with her?
For some reason, I was getting like, I was gonna say like a grandmother or like a mother figure or somebody. So I'm getting that I get like she pats you on the back because you need that. So